is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Take it in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Drill 52. Check pink.
They start the drive with Cook. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Tua. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because they have to draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Blue check.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Black shot. Blaster, 6.
Tua sets up to pass it. And this one too low.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
Here we go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Black ultra.
Tua going to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
There you go.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
We're going to 53. We're going 47.
Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Kill. Go.
Receiver in motion right. Prescott to throw on 4. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10. And mark him at the 5. They'll run here with Spiller. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal. In motion, the tight end. 2nd down and goal. Prescott. He gets this out to Spiller. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Hey, kill. Under.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Donald Parham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Crusaders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Take it in at the 3. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Drill green. Striker, 3-3.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Blue striker. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 43 yards.
Ready.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. On the move to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. On play action, here's Tua. And it's caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Monarchs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work. Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free, caught him off guard, force the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott, and this is going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go, 46.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Back to the air on second down. Tagovailoa. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
He's got one touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. In motion goes the tight end. On second down, Spiller looking for space. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, it's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Off the play fake, Prescott. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here we go, 47. Switch. Switch it, hey. Here we go, 54, going to 54.
4th down, Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Curtis. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 25 yards that time.
Hey, kill. Hey, kill.
And again, it's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Go, get out there. We're going to 53.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Crusaders are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Extra point try now for Patterson. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the...
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
We're going to 54. Right in. Done. 47. 26.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. Got it. Here we go, 46. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Here we go. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Under. Hey, 47. 26.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Crusaders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
Ready.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And my goodness, another interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And
Charles, we'll see what they can do. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, rush the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Ready.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Slant caught by Pierce. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Here we go.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween, and you take what you want.
And now here's another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Ready, break.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
They fake the handoff. Now Tua uncorks one for Davis. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Tua on 4th down. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And my goodness, another interception. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Go, get out. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line in. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott, he's going to wind up and air it out. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 8 seconds on the clock. Really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Jackrabbit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And this is going to be caught. So they get 2 more on the half's final play, and they shave 8 off this deficit as we head to the break. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material. Down to about the 45. 2nd and 8 coming up.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Go 47.
On play action, Prescott. He sets to fire deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Black 6. Black Ultra. Drill green. Ready?
Now Tua. His throw incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Blue striker. Ready.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
You yellow. Claws red.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll give to Spiller. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Prescott to throw it. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
We're going to 53. We're going to 54. Right here. Under.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, Cook. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And Ingram holds it in. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
10 cycles.
They run the counter with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Tua sets up to pass it. Shreds him with a stiff arm. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it's the right time to make that call.
From the gun, a run by Spiller.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing. Prescott. Underneath to Spiller. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here we go, 47. Go, get out there. Gun. 47. There we go, kill. 26.
They'll run through it with Spiller. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. On play action, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Play action, now it's Tua. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Here we go. 22 middle. 6. Mega. Hey, go Fury. 10.
They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Let's go, kill.
Play action now. Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Ripped off by Nate Hobbs. And his guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. A pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Here's Tua. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way in for the touchdown.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. This one taken just inside the 10. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun again to Spiller. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. He gets this out to Spiller. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here down late.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Kill.
Off the play fake. Prescott. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. Finding room at midfield. He's still on his feet. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go, 46. Under.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Gosh, you added last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one you're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. He's going to take another shot here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Kill!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
There we go, kill! What? At 47! Here we go, 47!
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, and it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Crusaders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
6. Black Ultra. Grill green. Blue striker.
Tua going to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. Touchdown! Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Monarchs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there.
Throwing here, Prescott. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete.
He's made plenty of plays throughout this game, pressing the ball downfield to the tune of 4 touchdown passes. Was shooting for a 5th there. That one came up incomplete.
Prescott now from the 50. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
46, 46.
Now Prescott. He's going to let it go again. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Crusaders have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Yellow. Pause, red. Red, yellow. Ready?
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Here we go, 46. Hey, chill. Hey, 47.
Prescott here to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to
Here we
their
go,
lead.
47.
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
To throw again on second down. Prescott.
Finds Spiller on the check down.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Hey, kill! Here go 46.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott.
Open man, Parham. He's got him.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite